Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank God so much that He has allowed you and me to be alive at this time, to be able to see what the world has never experienced. I want to thank God so much for His grace and His favor. I just want to say this as a responsibility to us who are alive now. I know that the virus has already claimed some lives. I know that some people are already infected. I know that some people are already mourning and really fearing. I know that some people are scared about what may happen or what will happen. But I just want us to focus on what our role is. The first thing is, do not fear. Do not fear is what God keeps on telling us in His Word. Do not fear. I am the Lord your God. This is one message I want to tell you. Do not fear. Do not fear. The Lord our God is with us. The second thing that I want to share with you, besides the fear and all those kind of things that people are being traumatized about, I want to say this, that Jesus Christ said, I am the door. And He says, I am the good shepherd. And He says, and this He gives us a responsibility. He said, I came that they may have life and have it more abundantly. The thief, the sickness, all those kind of things, the thief comes to steal, to kill and destroy. But Jesus says, I have come that they may have life and have life more abundantly. I want you to take it as your responsibility to make sure that somebody next to you has life. To make sure that you as a person also live at this time, that you may live and provide help to other people. That means you need to be alert. That means you need to be wise. That means you need to prepare at all times to be able to actually give help to somebody who already is infected, or somebody who has already been kind of like paralyzed by what is going on. You can do that. You can be able to give life, just as Jesus said, I have come that they may have life. And I want to say this, Jesus says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life, for the sheep. This is a time for us to go an extra mile, to be able to provide help, to be able to provide life, to be able to provide protection, to be able to provide guidance or guidelines for somebody who do not have them. This is the time as a Christian, as a believer, do not just sit and wish and talk about the calamities of the world. You take responsibility so that somebody next to you will be able to actually have life. You give your life to serve somebody so that somebody gets life, or somebody continues to live because of you. And not only this temporal life, not only this natural life that we have. You know what? We also have a supernatural life that comes through receiving Christ as our personal Savior and Lord. Could we take that as a responsibility to share the love of Jesus with somebody? I was happy this morning that at least 2 people gave their lives to Jesus. Can you be the third person? Can you really be the third person wherever you are? So that, you can be able to have your confidence in this Jesus Christ who came that you and me may have life. And that is very important. And I want to say this, friends. Jesus says, I know my own. I know my own, and my own knows me. I want to say this, friends, that this is a time to know somebody. This is a time to know somebody who has not been around, somebody who has, just come in. Maybe your neighbor that you are not even seen. You can share the love of Christ with that person. You can actually know that person. Let that person be in your small group. So that person can be encouraged. I want to tell you, you can know the persons around. But this also helps, by the way, because maybe somebody is new. Maybe somebody is already infected. You have to know somebody. If you can know somebody, if you know somebody, you can help him better. In leadership, we say, read them before you what? Before you lead them. Read them before you lead them. So know your friends. Know somebody. And that is what we see in the personality of Jesus Christ. He said, I know my sheep. Can we know? Leaders at this time, can we really know our sheep? Can we know the people that God has placed in our hands? And that is very important. And lastly, I want to say this. Jesus Christ says, and I have other sheep that are not of this fold. I must bring them also, and they will listen to my voice. You know what? There are people who don't even have a church, who don't even have God. You know, they don't have God. I can say, you know, they don't have God. The true living God. They do not have. They do not have. They are out there. Please, can this be our responsibility to bring them in, so that we actually bring them in, that they may also know this Jesus, so that they can celebrate his presence, so that they can actually love and serve him, so that they can be able to reign together with him. This is the time, ladies and gentlemen, for us to know those, to actually fish out the people who are out there, who are loitering, who do not have guidance, who do not have Jesus Christ as our personal Savior and Lord, that we may give, that we may bring them in. This is a time of responsibility. This is not a time for wishes. This is not a time for just, lamentation. This is not a time for lamentation. This is the time for responsibility. I love you so much. God bless you, and I pray for you greetings and love from Victory Outreach Ministries and Victory Outreach Church. Amen. We love you so much. God bless you, and remain your friend, Pastor Johnson Ogema. Thank you.